On this episode of Pitch Chris, new in town? How do you get on that first production? Are the only jobs in the entertainment business on set? And if you're an actor, what is the best way to showcase your talent to a casting director? Hi, and welcome to episode 14 of Pitch Chris, where you guys ask me questions about the entertainment business, and I'm going to answer them for you. To ask me a question, find me on social media at Chris DeBlasio, #PitchChris, and I'll be happy to answer all the questions you have. This first question comes from Taylor. Let's see what she's got to say.
I have a question for Chris. As a writer, producer, and someone who also likes working on the set, how do you think, what's the best way to get on a set in a new city? Like, I just moved to Atlanta and literally 8 days ago, and I would like to get on more sets and network with other people for, writing and, set work. So how would I go about that?
Hey Taylor, first off, welcome to Atlanta. So yes, it's very important to get on a set and start networking. So in order to do that, you want to do a couple of things. Number one, why not offer some of your services for free? If you don't have any contacts, find some of the productions that are happening out here in Atlanta and see, you mentioned that you're a writer, maybe you could do some script coverage for a producer or helping out on the side just to get in. Also, if you've never PA'd before, doing PA work is great because if you're a producer in the industry, it allows you to see what everybody does and the job functions, which is going to be very important when you're producing a project. And of course, while you're on set, you're building relationships, you're making contacts, so when the opportunity arises for you either to write or produce, you're going to have those contacts to get started.
Hi, my name's Joseph Hudon. I've lived in Atlanta for about a year. I currently work at a prop shop called Studio Service Group. We get to rent and build props for various productions and events in Atlanta. I think one of the most important questions I had when I came up to Atlanta was, how do I get a job in the industry?
Hey Joseph, thank you for sending in your question. So this is generically for everybody. It's important to understand that just because you're not working on set doesn't necessarily mean that you're not in the entertainment business. So like with Joseph is actually working at a prop house, and the fact that he actually chose a job that supports the entertainment business is great, because what that's going to do is that's going to open up the door for him in any area that he wants to work in the business, because he's already connected to it. And that's what I encourage a lot of you guys to do, is to find other things to work at, right? Instead of picking just a regular job. If you can work in a job capacity that supports the business, that's going to give you the opportunity and the connections to start working. If it is on set, it'll open up those doors for you. And like with any business, networking is key. So Joseph, props to you.
Hi, my name is Ruth Stillman, and I'm an actor here in the Southeast. I was wondering if you could give me any hints or tips on how to connect with casting directors, producers, basically anyone who could cast actors.
One of the things that you can do as an actor to connect to a lot of the casting directors and sometimes directors and producers out here is there are showcases every once in a while. If you do a search online or on social media, you can find some of these showcases where they allow actors to come in and do like a mock audition in front of a casting director or an agent or a director or producer to showcase your talents. Give you a little story. So that's actually how I got my role on One Life to Live. I actually did a showcase for a bunch of casting directors for ABC, and eventually I got a call and I got a small little bit part, and then I started building the relationship with the casting director, and then we went out to lunch one day and started really building that relationship, and that's actually how I got my role. So doing these showcases are a great way to get in front of people, to actually showcase your work. I actually landed my agent with a showcase too, so that actually gives you 2 points of how good showcases can be to get you in front of the people that could actually get you working. Really great question. So that's all for today's episode. If you guys have a question about the entertainment business, find me on social media at Chris DeBlasio, #PitchChris, and I'll be happy to answer all the questions you guys have. Till next time.